Okay, in today's video I'm going to recreate one of the setups that we had in our breakout session today, and it was in BP on a daily chart. So just by looking at the action that we've seen since this last high, you've got a bearish pattern of lower lows and lower highs, and it is setting up as a short. Okay, now it might not trigger an entry, but right now I do have to set up the short side. So one of the first things I'm going to do is run the symmetry of the prior rally swings and then project that from the recent low. Okay, that gives you 42.78 as far as possible resistance, and then you take the most recent low to high swing, project that one from the low, that gives you 42.58. I mean, you can stop right there and just say, hey, symmetry is a trade setup by itself, and if you see sell triggers against it, you can take a trade and then define your risk above that area. But I do like to see the confirmation with other levels, so I'm going to see about running any of the other retracements. High to the lowest low, lower high to the lowest low, and then the most recent high to low. Actually, I think we're through that 786. So what we end up having is a symmetry setup that also overlaps the 618 retracement of one of the prior swings. So the zone, oh yeah, actually there is one more swing here. It's hard, a little bit hard to see, but if you take this high to this low, I believe this overlaps this area. So let's try that. We're going to take this high, this low. Okay, and then the 1618 extension of that high to low swing also overlaps. So the actual setup zone or resistance cluster is 42.58 to 42.78. As long as price does not clear that area, you could look at taking the sell triggers against it. Now, I've posted my trigger video before. You know, it's basically using, you know, for a swing trade, you're either going to use a 15 or a 30-minute chart with an 834 EMA crossover to the downside to confirm that, you know, you should take a short entry and then define your risk above that last high. Now, if we do start to roll over from here, the potential on the downside, if it plays out, you know, the similar pattern would be for, you know, an extension, right? So taking the low to the high, we run the extensions, and that would be the potential on the downside if the bearish pattern does actually repeat itself. Okay, so that's something to look at. See if you get a trigger. If you need the trigger video, let me know, but it is on my my personal YouTube channel, so you can check it out there.